And now for an update from Lady Snarkledown's Society Papers.
Dearest readers, June has arrived in Princess.Toy.Nerd Studios, bringing sunshine, optimism, and absolutely none of the organizational skills necessary to run a successful production company. While ordinary citizens spend their summers relaxing, vacationing, or touching grass, the residents of Princess.Toy.Nerd Studios have entered their most dangerous season of all, production season. And heaven help us all. The sets have been built. The scripts have been written. The schedules have been finalized. The props have been organized. Well, mostly organized. And now the studio finds itself facing the single greatest challenge known to content creation, finding actors. Indeed, the staff is now scrambling to cast performers for LPS Fabulous, The Writer's Room, and LPS Normal-ish. Andy Johnson has reportedly reviewed hundreds of applications. Jacqueline Meyer has developed a nervous eye twitch whenever someone says the phrase, audition tape. Mimsy Taylor-Moore has become convinced that half the applicants are secretly the same three toys wearing different accessories. Savannah Stewart insists everything is proceeding perfectly. Nobody believes Savannah. As for the staff's continued ignorance regarding the fact that they no longer control the channel, well, at this point, it has become less of a secret and more of a lifestyle choice. Nobody asks questions. Nobody investigates. Nobody seems particularly interested. They simply continue working. Frankly, I respect the commitment. Elsewhere, Snarky Susie, Tiara Maguire, Carrie Chong, and Humphrey Goldstein continue their lengthy journey through the return of the king. The ring has been destroyed. Sauron has fallen. The great battle is over. Everyone is heading home, yet somehow, things feel different. Changed, older, wiser, much like Princess.Toy.Nerd Studios itself. Except instead of returning to the Shire, everyone is preparing for a flood of brand new Littlest Pet Shop arrivals. Storage closets are already trembling in fear. Some stories end, others linger, and then there is Camp Moonstone. The writing staff, Amelia Cruz, Jacqueline Meyer, Mimsy Taylor-Moore, Holly Rogers, Russell Black, Casey Stone, David Woods, Bostwick Thompson, Nickleby Weston, Tiana Duke, and Mona Daniels, are now hard at work rewriting the infamous series. For younger readers unfamiliar with the tragedy, Camp Moonstone debuted in 2021. 2 episodes aired. The audience collectively shrugged. The show disappeared. 5 years later, however, Savannah Stewart has apparently decided that enough time has passed for everyone to forget. This assumption may prove either brilliant or catastrophic. Possibly both. Meanwhile, Ron Weasley and Draco Malfoy are preparing to film episode 4 of season 4 of Teatime with Ron Weasley and Draco Malfoy. The complaints continue. The tea continues. The suffering continues. The catchy theme song remains suspiciously catchy. Yet a new threat has emerged. A threat neither wizard was prepared for. A threat that has united Starfishbucks employees everywhere. Skeletor. With Masters of the Universe and Toy Story 5 looming on the horizon, Ron and Draco fear becoming irrelevant. Especially because every conversation somehow circles back to Skeletor. Every single conversation. One Starfishbucks employee reportedly ordered a drink called the Skeletor Special. No one knows what was in it. Nobody was brave enough to ask. The podcasting world remains alive and thriving. Leroy Jones and Elena Lopez are celebrating the 1-year anniversary of their revived podcast. A remarkable achievement. Unfortunately, anniversaries do not exempt anyone from work. They now find themselves discussing Masters of the Universe. Specifically the 1987 film. Or at least Ryan Stark is. And judging by the look on his face, he has opinions. Many opinions. Potentially enough opinions for an entire trilogy of episodes. Meanwhile, Christina Marsdale and Snarky Susie are examining one of the internet's most infamous early 2010s memes. You know the one. The meme that everyone remembers. The meme that refuses to die. The meme whose name shall not be spoken. Both hosts appear deeply exhausted by the experience. As they should be. Alan Sherwood remains committed to producing short-form videos. His latest contribution, a Skeletor joke. A terrible Skeletor joke. An absolutely magnificent Skeletor joke. The audience remains divided, but the bigger concern is the inevitable comedy special. Every time Alan gains confidence, reality becomes slightly less stable. I am monitoring the situation closely. Meanwhile, the group that actually controls the channel continues its reign. Even Orange, Tiger Lily, Dylan Pearson, Chris Stephanos Lewis, Quinn Mythic, Gerald Smith, Brian Barrymore, Avery Barrymore, Addison Shepard, Daisy Barrymore, Jeremy Bravo, joined by Howie DeWitt, Carlton Bates, Jackie Daniels, and Sylvester Rocky. Together they are preparing for what many now believe is inevitable, Skeletor's takeover. Parody videos are multiplying. Absurd sketches are spreading. The channel is slowly transforming into something that can only be described as organized nonsense. Frankly, they're having the time of their lives. June 2026 finds Princess.Toy.Nerd Studios standing at a crossroads. Actors must be hired, shows must be cast, scripts must be finished, sets must be maintained, new toys are arriving, old projects are returning, and Skeletor is somehow becoming more powerful every week. Nobody knows where this road leads. But one thing is certain, it is not leading toward normality. Then again, normality was never invited to Princess.Toy.Nerd Studios in the first place. And if it showed up now, security would probably escort it out. Until next month, dear readers, keep your tea warm, your scripts organized, and your Skeletor impressions ready. You never know when they'll become mandatory. Yours in gossip, confusion, and mild existential concern, Lady Snarkledown, Los Angeles' most reliable source for completely unnecessary information.
This has been Lady Snarkledown Society Papers. If you enjoy content like this, then please subscribe to the Princess.Toy.Nerd YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to like this video and send a comment to the Princess.Toy.Nerd Studio staff demanding that they stop fooling around and get back to work. Thanks for watching and tune in next week for another episode from Lady Snarkledown Society Papers.
Me